Hello and welcome to a new edition of Rising Borno, where we bring to you happenings and developmental strides of Governor Babagana Zulum's administration. My name is Dorcas Yakubuzala. Let's begin. Borno State Governor Professor Babagana Umara Zulum has donated 100 million naira to the Nigerian Army University in BU to enhance research at the tertiary institution. He made the donation during a courtesy visit of the institution management at the Borno State Government House. He commended the Army University's Vice Chancellor Professor Lawan Bala and management for their efforts in establishing a legacy framework for the institution and announced scholarships for indigenes of Borno who intend to study at the university.
Education is very rock for any meaningful development. And therefore, this administration will do everything possible within its reach to enhance growth and development of education in Borno State. Army University is not an exception. Currently, we have 4 federal universities in Borno State. We have 3 federal universities: the Nigerian Army University, the University of Maiduguri, and the newly established University of Entrepreneurship and Agriculture in Borno. In addition to this, we also have the Borno State University. We are also having the private university, Ansar University. In addition to this, we also have Federal Polytechnic, Mongona, Federal Polytechnic, Boda. These are federal tertiary institutions in the state. Recently, we also had the opportunity of having orthopedic hospital in Azare. It's also a federal institution. In addition to this, we have some polytechnics and colleges of education. I believe this number of federal institutions and state institutions that are in the state are quite enough to cater for our immediate needs. Sure. But what we need to do now is to see how we will ensure harmonization within the federal tertiary institutions and state tertiary institutions, so that we prioritize our demands, which is very important. During the last Sallah visit, I advised the Borno State University to be very careful in establishing some courses. For example, veterinary medicine. I told them the veterinary medicine department faculty in the University of Maiduguri is one of the most strongest faculty of veterinary in Nigerian universities. So why Borno State government is establishing veterinary? We have over 50 professors there. So we need to cross-fertilize and see how we shall coordinate activities in these universities. Because the university, be it that of the state or that of the federal government, serves the same purpose of training our own children first, and those in the catchment area, and indeed Nigeria in general. And therefore, I want to assure you that, inshallah, the state government will see how all these universities will sit down, coordinate together so that we shall prioritize our needs and see how possibly best we can address the challenges of these universities and institutions, both by the state government as well as the federal government. Coming to Nigerian Army University, I just want to make some certain clarification to those that don't have the institutional memory of what has happened in the university. About 1.5 years ago, or I can say 1 year ago, or more than 1 year ago, the rationalization committee that was set up by the federal government announced at the Federal Executive Council that some certain institutions will be rationalized. Among these institutions include the Nigerian Army University. when this announcement was made, I could remember both my humble self and the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and some key stakeholders of you were seriously disturbed until I wrote a letter to the President. And the President personally endorsed it. The Nigerian Army University should remain at the Federal University. I took the letter, and then the conveyance letter to this effect was sent to my humble self and then to the Nigerian Universities Commission. Somehow along the line, there are some certain misunderstandings, especially those that are put in social media. Why are they converting the Nigerian Army University to Federal? That currently there is no law backing the establishment of the university at the National Assembly. Federal is trying to move it. It's a very good idea. It's a very good idea. Nobody knows what will happen tomorrow. You heard what has happened last week when it was decided by the federal government that no more establishment of federal universities for the next 7 years. So this man who is trying to ensure that the establishment of the federal university, Army University Bill, is well captured in the Nigerian law. It's a good idea. It's even a mandatory, whether you put it the Army University or not Army University. This will not stop you people from calling Nigerian Army University. I think people are, they are myopic in their thinking. And so such a we don't want you as somebody to change our university. They don't know. If you lie, you can. The Federal University of Maiduguri, are they not operating all courses? So likewise, let's get everything well done. Then it's left to the Army. Army can maintain this university for 100 years. There's no problem. So this is something that I want to mention.
Thank you.
And then the rest assured, SFG have to direct the Commissioner for Education to look into the possibility of sending the children throughout the 27 local government areas to the Nigerian Army. We'll look into our carrying capacity and then see how many shall we send. The weather is good, and then you have some accommodation. We have been discussing within our State Executive Council, and even this morning, and even yesterday, I spoke to the Deputy Governor that there is a need for us to ensure cohesion among ourselves. Last 30, 40 years, what happened? Many of this generation from this year have school in the Waka University of Secondary School Bill. But now, this culture was eroded. It's being eroded. If you are in Bill, you have to school in Bill. If you are in Mongono, you have to school in Mongono. And this is not a good character. And I advise the Commissioner for Education even this year that this time around, we'll check the people from Northern Borno and Borno Central to Bill and other schools. We'll pay them stipends and then pay them some pockets money and transportation money at the end of the first session. Likewise from Biu, Southern Borno, some will come to Borno Central and Borno North. If you hear some of the people from Southern Borno before they're speaking Kanuri, I think this is something that we need to do. This is the rest assured will send students and will support you. Will complete the existing buildings. And last time I've given you some amount to the university, which is not under your tenure, but I also want to announce that we'll give you additional 100 million naira. We'll sit down with you and then see how we can support you.
Thank you.
Governor Zulum further reiterated his commitment to support the establishment of more medical schools to increase the numerical strength of health workers.
I had a discussion with my deputy yesterday that we are looking into the possibility of establishing medical colleges in the Army University, with a view to increasing the manpower, the human resources for health in the state. So, whether there is the act or not, we can still retain the name of the Nigerian Army University if we like. So people should not misunderstood what we are trying to do. The earlier the better for us to ensure that the National Assembly do the right thing for the establishment of the Nigerian Army University.
Meanwhile, the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Lawan Bala, appreciated the governor and assured to align the institution's programs with the state government.
The purpose of our visit really is to appreciate the effort of His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Borno State, that's due to the university. He has actually standing very well for the university, and we just felt that there's need for us to come and appreciate you for doing that. Currently, he is actually putting an edifice in the university for staff accommodation, and that accommodation is fantastic, and I've been going there to see what they're doing. It's moving very fast, and it is almost just at the roofing level now. So it's within a very short time, this thing will be over and it will be ready for occupation, inshallah. I also want to appreciate His Excellency for all he has actually been doing to the state, because quite some time the distance from there, and before we come around, we normally take a very long distance to come around because of the insurgency in the road, so we always take that long route. So it takes time before we actually come. So when I came, I saw the edifice that's within the town is actually excellent. And he has actually done a lot, especially the schools. He has actually done in providing teachers houses in Portay, in Wandali, that's our neighbor, Bayo, and all the rest he has been doing. So he is somebody who does some people-oriented projects, and that's what is expected. And this we appreciate him very well. Now, my own university, when I came the other time, even though I'm not someone who is very new to the place, but I felt that I should come in the official way, and I have seen what is there in the university. Currently, we have actually graduated 2 sets since the university was established in 2018. And we have 5 faculties: Faculty of Engineering, Faculty of Management, Social Management, Social Science, Faculty of Computing, and also we have Faculty of Science and Natural Science. So the university is doing a lot, and we just feel that we requesting the executive governor, if possible, to give some scholarship to some of the Borno State individuals who can excel, especially in the areas of engineering. The engineering is very good, and therefore it will boost the morale of the university and the people generally. So we feel that at least if you can help the Borno State individuals with scholarship to read some courses there, it will be okay. We have a number of, currently we are almost 4,000, we have 4,000 students on the campus almost. And the university is growing, the population is actually growing, and therefore we feel that the giving scholarship to the place to students there will be of importance. And to take more of the Borno State indigenous, we have decided as a management to lower the JAM score, because last year it was, the minimum was 180 cutoff, and that actually gave some the number of intake into the university to be very low. So we feel that at least there's a need for us to lower the cutoff mark, that is 160, so that more of our indigents can be able to actually. Of recent we have just established a postgraduate school. Just running up, even though the structure, we have established the postgraduate board, and the structure and all this is ongoing now, and therefore we also want to maybe possibly partner with the state university, to the state governor, state government rather, to be able to even push some people there to go for their own scholarships. I mean, to go and read over there, because almost all the departments are accredited. Last accreditation we have almost 87% accreditation. So the academic units are actually comfortable for academic work, and therefore we recommend the governor will be able to assist us so as he make us more proud and he will make us more visible in doing that. So by and large, Your Excellency, sir, these are the things that actually brought us to appreciate all you have been doing, and also to be on the same page with you. Thank you, sir.
The governor also had visitors from the BU Forum, where he assured equitable distribution of projects across the state with increased investments in security, education, infrastructure, amongst others.
We'll look into the possibility of constructing the contaminated road. This has been mentioned before, but unfortunately, due to the crisis that we have been facing, our resources are limited. But this is something that we have promised. And on the issue of the general constant, this is something that we must look into it. The council has taken a decision even last week. We shall do so. But most importantly, I want to assure you that there is not left behind in our development mantra. Many local government areas in Borno State couldn't have projects like what Bill Everett has got to. And I want to tell you that what I'm doing it for God's sake. Yes, not for PR or to please anybody. Because posterity will judge me positively for the good things that we have been doing. This is the most important thing. Few months, last 3 years, we were in Marama for the Marama Day. One person stood up and said, we Catholics are not developing their own region. It's very obnoxious to hear something like this. The numbers of projects that I did in New Emirate, I haven't done it in many of the Emirate Council, nor in Burma, nor in Ghana Emirate Council. So I think people should learn how to speak, and people should learn how to work together. But most importantly, my consolation is that all the things that we are doing it for humanity. So all the things that, if somebody is doing things for God's sake, he should not be, deterred by anything. So I want to promise that inshallah, the spirit of fairness, we shall ensure equitable distribution of resources and projects within the state. But now, the worst region zone in the state that has not received that attention is Northern Borno because of the insurgency. And I believe in the next few months, we shall do something to Northern Borno in order to ensure equalization. That's what we have been doing.
We should appreciate you and express our profound gratitude for your exceptional, transformational, and selfless leadership that has redefined governance actually in Borno State. We have taken note of the numerous projects you have executed and those at various stages of completion. In fact, as before, we are looking at the projects around even the emirates and the local governments. I think the last count was getting to about 90 or so. But coming to even view itself, we have seen that, even to mention a few of the achievements, they include but not limited to the following. We have seen the newly constructed and fully equipped eye hospital, dental hospital in view, the construction of the new local government secretariat, construction of the Jubal Road in Kaitan Ward, the construction of the College of Education road network, construction of the community schools for higher Islamic studies, construction of mega schools in Portay, construction of mega school in Medina, renovation of GGSSP, construction of the community school in Tum, also renovation of the local education authority, the construction of even the Central Mosque, the completion of the Jim West Mosque and around the Gombe Road, and that around the Damatu Road, improving the General Hospital. Recently, we approved the repair of the X-ray machine, which is the only X-ray machine serving the entire local government there. Prior to then, people are going to go and be Damatu for all this, but that has been fixed. So we thank you for that.
Borno State Governor Professor Babagana Umara Zulum has tasked the Governing Council of Kashim Ibrahim University to foster the culture of cutting-edge research, innovation and community development to address the challenges and opportunities of the post-insurgency recovery effort. The governor gave the task on Monday while inaugurating the Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of Council, Dr. Muhammadi Indemi, and members of the Governing Council of the University at the Council Chamber of the Government House in Maiduguri. While commending them, he charged them to prioritize the welfare of both staff and students and uphold the highest standards of academic excellence, transparency, and prudent management of resources.
Hope for the future and deep gratitude to Almighty Allah that I stand before you today to perform the inauguration of the Governing Council of our prestigious Kashim Ibrahim University. This ceremony is a fulfillment of our administration's unwavering commitment to strengthening the government structures of all tertiary institutions in Borno State. It is a pivotal step in our collective mission to reposition this university as a beacon of knowledge, innovation, and moral rectitude, not just for the Northeast, but for Nigeria as a whole. The establishment of this university was a visionary act by my predecessor, His Excellency Senator Kashim Shettima, now the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, to provide quality education for our teeming youth and to serve as a catalyst for the development and rebirth of Borno State. Today we continue to build upon that foundation. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Section 1C of the third schedule of the Kashim Ibrahim University Law 2018, as amended, and powers need to constitute a governing council as the supreme governing body of the university, charged with general control and superintendence of the policy, finances, and administration of the institution. You are now the legal custodians of this university's destiny, entrusted with a sacred mandate to provide strategic direction, ensure financial prudence, uphold the highest standards of academic excellence, and safeguard the welfare of both staff and students. To the distinguished personalities who have accepted to serve on this council, I offer my heartfelt congratulations to you all. Your selection was not by chance. It was a deliberate choice based on your proven integrity, vast experience, and demonstrable passion for education and community development. Let me use this opportunity to express my profound appreciation to the Pro-Chancellor and indeed the other governing members for all the support that they have rendered to the university that has ensured growth and development of the university within the last 4 years. At the bottom of my heart, on behalf of the government and people of Borno State, Alhaji Muhammad Indimi, I'm so much grateful to you. And to other members.
Responding, the Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of Council, Dr. Muhammad Indimi, said he graciously accepted the appointment with the aim of serving his state and promised to provide positive change in the university.
I'm sure between now and 2 years we will see a change. And I have good cabinet already to work together. And we don't need to report anything to you, but we'll do our best. Thank you, Your Excellency.
And that's a wrap on today's edition of Rising Borno. My name is Dorcas Yakubuzala. See you again next week for a fresh edition of the program. Goodbye.